Okay, so I am testing a stream for Jamuary, and the purpose of this little stream, real quick, just is to make sure that things work. And it looks like they do. There's a horrendous delay between what goes out and one comes back on the iPad. I've got monitoring. That's to be expected. It's about 20 seconds here today. What I wanted to test was just to make sure that things work the way I expect. We get the pictures that we expect, and so far, I think I'm seeing mostly what I expect. This year's stream is going to feature my new Native Instruments Control S49, and we will take a sort of a look at that. It's kind of hard to see right now because of what I've got going on, but definitely going to need some more light on that. And it looks like I had a light, but it died. I wonder why. Okay, so that's something to fix. But one of the neat things about this is it actually shows on the screen the plugin that I'm working on within Contact or their control software. And while I'm controlling that, I am able to... I can show myself. I can also show what's going on the computer, and as I turn knobs on the controller, it actually controls the software directly, which is, you know, any controller can do that. What's really the neatest thing about this is being able to have that control right here on the keyboard itself, and just fairly easily as I flick through tracks in Ableton Live, I see the user interface. I do not have lo-fi plug-in processing. Thanks, Luke. Have to check into that. There is a sequence running in the music sequence running in the background. It's being ducked automatically. Beyond that, I'm not sure what's making noise. I'm not hearing anything, but let me, I'll listen to the stream back when I'm done and see what's going on. Can someone just describe what it sounds like? Yeah, fortunately, I've got the filter turned on so that it automatically will not allow words like that to show up. Oh my! Yes, so the ducking is working. That was important. Good. And again, the other gain is super high, but signal's very low. Overall mix is low, okay. Yeah, I can see that. Let me... what is the gain set to on my input? On this? Okay, so I'm going to have to pump more at the... I had about 6 dB gain on the input to the stream encoder. So I'll have to see what I can do to get overall gain up in the overall gain up. Okay. Excuse me. I don't have a push to stop talking on this yet. But what is my output level? My output levels... my output level is about 12 dB down, which should be good. Yeah, Joe. The mic ducking is just the uh, stock Ableton compressor in sidechain mode. Okay, I will see if I can bring the whole shooting works up and hopefully get that squared away for tomorrow. Um, that will probably. I don't want to spend a whole lot of time doing this tonight, as far as the stream is concerned. But I do appreciate folks dropping in just to let me know what's going on. I will address the gain issue and see what I can do about that. Yeah, there's no compressor in the master chain. Master chain. The compressors. What I've done is I've got. Let me bring. We'll go ahead and talk about this. Let me bring the computer on. So there's a return bus called synth bus, which is bus C, and basically all the synths are run into that bus, and the compressor is on that bus. Play a song, play a song. Anyway, so the compressor is on that bus, and if I mouse over to it, basically you can see what I'm doing with the compressor there. Mic 1 is feeding into the sidechain input and pulling everything down as I speak, and that's there's about a 1 second 1 second delay bringing things back up. That way it doesn't hopefully pump too much. And for those on the SynthSeeker Discord, I am wearing pants, so I thought you'd all want to know that. Okay, let me see while I've got people, if anyone's got a thought on Luke, go do your thing. I will fool around with this for a while. Yeah, Joe, the output of the master. Well, it's the thing is the master is at 0 dB. I'm not attenuating at all. That's the thing that's got me. I wonder. See, my fear is if I stick something in there to crank that gain up elsewhere, I'll introduce noise in a different way, which I don't want to do. But let's see. Why don't I? What if I throw? What if I throw a utility on there? Okay, I'm going to try and turn things up a little bit. Watch your ears for those on headphones. Wow, that's loud in my ears, I'll tell you that much. Let's see, let me turn my headphone volume down. Okay, is that sounding better out there in the world? Well, if I reduce the compression ratio on that, I don't get very much in the way of ducking. We can pull that back, though. I'll show you what's right now. I'm at 7, which isn't really all that crazy. But if I bring that to 4, so now the ducking is more like this. Oh, not 41, dummy. That's really extreme. Okay, that's about 4 to 1. Is the ducking... I've got the ducking down to compression ratio of about 4. But see, the thing is, that shouldn't be touching anything unless I'm talking. A little better. So are we? I'm still overall low. Yeah, 41 didn't work. And as there's a bit of a delay, obviously, I'm not seeing your comments for like 20 seconds. So. Okay, so we'll stick with the 4 to 1 compression ratio. My output now is peaking at around. Oh, well, you can see it's peaking up there pretty good. I might even be able to bring the synth bus up a little more. Well, that's actually packed out, topped out too. One thing I don't like about the way I'm having to do this, and maybe if someone watches this later or someone's watching now has an idea. Excuse me. Yeah, see, if I talk, I'm peeking out. Let's see. Maybe I'll play a little bit and see if that. No, it's not going to make a whole lot of difference, I don't think. Need more of that in the mix. Nope, a blue note. And let's see. None of the cameras go wide enough to actually show my hands on this thing. I have to get another camera, another lens. So the mix is better. Still think I can get a little more volume. Okay. How about that noise issue? Are we still hearing the noise, or is that better? Okay, good. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, I brought the gain on the stream encoder down. Yeah, I brought the stream encoder gain down, and and then stuck that utility in there to crank more out of the audio interface. Let me see, where am I on gain on this at the moment? See, right now my gain on that input is to the stream encoder is at Unity. So I can come over here. Where do I have that sitting? I have that at 8. Yike. That's a lot of gain. That's about as far as I want to push it. Push it up to about 10. See, the noise floor was more noticeable when that's really strange, because that compressor shouldn't have been in the mix there as far as overall noise, just because of where it is in the signal chain. But heck, if it's better now, then it's better now, and we'll go with that. Yeah, all right. So it looks like things work. It's in preview. Need to get a little more light on the keyboard, and I had a light on there, so I don't know what happened to that. There it goes. Ooh, that's too bright on me now. We'll fix that later. So let's see if I go to that. then I'm in an actual channel that's got something on it worth looking at. We can see, this is the one I was playing, which is not a very exciting one. Well, it looks better on the, it's interesting, this looks better on the keyboard. I don't know why the light keeps going out. Alright, well, this looks better on the keyboard monitor than it does on the actual in Ableton or in let's see, right, let's do a limiter. Yeah, I could do a throw limiter on there. That'd be a good idea. That might be the thing to do. And then I'll stick a I was thinking too of sticking a gate on the mic, on the mic itself, just to act as a noise gate too. I just got to be careful with that it doesn't chop too much out. Alright, so we'll do a limiter. Yeah, I can see I do need to, with that gain cranked up like that, I gotta definitely got to put a limiter on that master channel. So one of the things too, we were talking in the Discord earlier today about the trouble that I was having with USB noise from the wave state. The wave state is actually still in the system, and it's actually playing one of the tracks. So some of that noise that you hear might be USB noise coming off of that. I got it largely eliminated, but not completely, and so that's still frustrating me. It will probably come out of the system for Jamuary. Like I said when I started, I really want to concentrate on a lot of the neat stuff that I'm discovering within, excuse me, within the Native Instruments environment. But the you comment about the hardware integration. This is actually really kind of cool. As far as this keyboard goes with hardware integration, this will work just as easily. The way this works, it'll work just as easily in Reaper or any DAW, because the hardware integration between the keyboard and the software is actually handled by Native Instruments. So any VST3 host running the newest version of the control keyboard and the newest version of their complete control software, or the new version of Contact, will allow this level of integration with the hardware. The rest of the integration that's going on is really just through regular interface stuff. I've got over here in the mix right now, my Polybrute is playing. The Take 5 is not in currently. For some reason I can't get, it's not talking MIDI today. That'll be fixed sometime tomorrow before I go live with this stuff. And I got to try and see what time Luke is going to go live. I don't want to step on top of him. So once I know what time he's going live, I'll determine what time I'm going to go live tomorrow. And because I'm going to be doing Monday evenings live, and probably most evenings live just because of work, and then try and get into the signal flow for Saturday and Sunday. And hopefully I'll get through the whole month doing everything live. I'll probably get a few things in the can if I can. So anyway, let's see, looking at the stream. So now you're seeing me. I see that. So it does it for just, it's just a setup issue on my part. I don't have it tied through the interface correctly, and it's just a matter of my getting it set up to work. It'll take me probably 20 minutes tonight or tomorrow to knock that out and get that back in so that it's working right. Right now there seems to be a MIDI feedback loop going on too. I've got the MIDI indicators on the Mio XL interface are just flashing continuously. So something's going on there. I've got a loop going. I got to get into the matrix for that and sort all that stuff out. Surprisingly, it's not messing with the MIDI that I am sending out, both to the wave state over to my right, and which you can't see, I don't have a camera on that, and to the polybrute. So this is actually the first time I've ever really set this much stuff up to go live and actually do something that might resemble a performance using Ableton, and I'm actually pretty happy with the way it's working. Basically, I've got 2 external instruments, 3 internal instruments, all running in Contact or something like that within the native world, and then the mic, and that's the whole setup. I'm coming HDMI out of 2 cameras and the computer to bring everything into Blackmagic Design A10 Mini Pro, and that's what I'm using as the stream encoder. And at under $300, it's kind of a hard thing to beat for that. There is one new device out there that I've discovered that I may switch to that is similar in concept. Local echo off. Also has that setting. I don't know if it's on or not. The deal is that I should be able, through the matrix in the interface, in the MioXL interface, I should be able to work around that. Even so, I have local on everything, but have it not feed back in, so to speak. I just haven't set it up. It's just a matter of getting all this done. And yes, somewhere in there I can turn local off on the Take 5. I know that, which maybe I'll do for the week until I have time to get into and dig into the matrix and get it set up the way I really want it. So anyway, so this I'm happy with most everything. I'm going to go ahead and throw a limiter on the master. Can't think of anything else. I appreciate folks stopping by, and hopefully my MIDI cables don't catch fire. Yeah, no, it's not. I don't think it's that bad. At least the lights over in the corner behind me haven't gone all orange and red and flamey. So I don't have my neat star effect thing yet. That'll be coming. If I get out to the Walmart tomorrow, I'll pick one up. They've got one for like $12. So and we all have to have those for our streams now. Thanks to Andy. So all right, guys, thanks a lot. I appreciate everyone stopping by. I'm going to go ahead and end this for the evening, and hopefully we'll see you guys as we go through the month. Looking forward to seeing everyone's Jamuary efforts. So again, thanks a lot, and we'll see you on the Discords.